Tonk! Okay, okay, okay. Is this the right scene for Tink Tonk? Yes. Yes, it is. Alright. Chat PNG. Move chat a little up here. I'm sorry, I drank an energy drink, so I'm a little gassy. Okay, where did we leave off? The plant. We saw the weird, like, 4chan post. Oh, this one I think was the last one. I can't stop watching this guy's video. This is all I see. You guys probably remember we watched one together. It's gonna be just as bad. I promise you.
I've told you, I don't mind the taste of your thrush. Thrush is lush, and to be honest, it's what makes you, you. You're beautiful, princess. I love you. It doesn't matter that it tastes weird. I want to get inside. I just love it so much. I've told you. I can't.
This is all this guy's content is just this fucking, like... Daddy's not gonna be mad. I love the taste of your fishy tuna
There's something so delicious about your moldy yeast. That's why I want it in and around my mouth, ASAP. If you don't, Daddy will get very angry. You look so beautiful today. The smell of your yeast gets Daddy big. Gets Daddy very big. Well done. Well done. Keep up the great work, and remember, nobody loves you like I love you. It's that time again, isn't it? Yep, it's the time of the day where Daddy needs to do his little ejaculation inside his gooey princess. Okay, so just shh, be quiet. Let me take control. You like it when Daddy's in control, don't you? I'm the dominant alpha male, ready to spread his seed inside his little gooey kitten.
Almost at a
It's
year.
that time again, isn't it? Yep, it's the time of the day where Daddy needs to do his little ejaculation inside. The way I would actually pay to hear him whimper. Do my silly gooey TikTok girls want to hear me whimper? Fine, I will do just a little one for free, no payment required. Firstly, are you ready? I want it to be gooey down there before we start, okay? Aha! No! No! Wow, God, you are slimy, aren't you? Oh, wow. Ooh. I can literally see the stink lines coming off. You know, in the cartoons, they've got the greens. I can see them. Kitten, do you have a yeasty box again? We proper love a yeasty box.
We do. We love it.
Proper love a
It's okay,
yeasty
kitten.
box.
Someone has to get gooey for Daddy. And if that's you, that's absolutely fine. However, if you don't have discharge, go away. I'm not interested. Only the gooeyest, only the thrushiest, only the stinkiest. We need the cottage cheese. We need it. I appreciate you.
Cottage
When it fucking stinks, it just releases dopamine in my brain. When your clunge stinks, it releases dopamine in my brain. Okay? No point wiping it, no point washing it. Let it build up. Let the cheese form. We love cottage cheese. We love it. When it Do you have period clumpies again? Oh, you are such a good girl. It's okay. We love period clumpies around here. Let me just dive in and just get a little couple for myself. Your box is magnificent.
My box!
Okay? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Stinky or not, whether it has crumbs or even if it's bleeding red. It is magnificent, all right? Furthermore,
Your
when I'm
box
absolutely
is
railing
right
you
lovely.
and a little... Did my gooey little kitten leave her menstrual cup out for Daddy? You're such a good girl. Thank you, kitten. Oh, it's so lovely. It tastes like salty milk and coins. Oh, have you got any more? Did my gooey little kitten leave her menstrual cup out for Daddy?
Salty milk and coins. I hate that description. I can like taste that. Salty milk in coins. And I hate that the fact that, like, as a woman, I can even advocate that that's fucking accurate.
I love your grimy little tuna purse. It is fucking delicious. If you ever wash it or change it, Daddy will get cross. And I will get furious. Okay? Now come here. Give me a little queef. I love your grime. I was
Give me a little queef.
last night. Daddy had a dream where we had to repopulate the whole earth. We had so much stinky fun time. It was fucking great. We had to make loads of kids, loads. And I want to do that again now. Hey, you're smelling a little bit cheesy down there. So, if you don't mind, just give it a quick wipe. I'm not really feeling too dirty today. Our paths have crossed once again, haven't they, gorgeous? Yep, I can smell your aura from here. Fragrant. Now come here and let me have a little fiddle. Good morning, little goo-goo bear. Did you sleep okay? Yeah? Oh, let me give you a kiss. Oh, you look so good in the mornings. Let me just get a little... Oh, you smell so ripe. God, I love it. I proper love it.
I proper love it. Proper love the 6-month resub white space.
You know that? Well, you know what that reminds me of? Your yeast infection. Thoughts on discharge? Well, come on. You know what I'm going to say. I proper love it. It's fucking great. I like it when it like leaks out into the panties, yeah, and then it gets crusty in that little bit underneath. And then you let it get crusty, and then after a couple of days, it's proper hard. You can just snap it, and it releases all the scent, and it's fucking lovely. And you can also like grate it and shit. There's loads of uses for it, man. It's been weeks, hasn't it? Fucking hell, it stinks. It's amazing. Oh, wow! Keep up the good job, baby girl. I love it. You haven't messaged Daddy a picture of your cute little toes today, have you? No. And that makes Daddy really cross. Daddy might have to enter your gooey region. What do you mean, stop? I literally bought you a large doner kebab with garlic sauce. And you got no salad, you dirty bitch. And now you want me to stop? How fucking unappreciative are you? Oh, what do you mean? What, bacterial vaginosis? Oh.
Cut the tape. Cut the fucking tape. Cut the tape. Cut the tape. Cut the fucking tape. Wrap it up. Wrap it up, boys. I can't. This is like my favorite. This is my favorite TikTok content. Surely my next video is a good like mental cleanser from that, right guys? All these like emo Squidward.
Here we have Inch. He has several problems. His yarn and
I'm sorry, just like here we have Inch. He has several problems. immediately got me. Yeah, Cass literally just like, oh, he's just like me.
here we have Inch. He has several problems. His yarn antenna on the counterfeit are about half the thickness so that they droop down across his face. His body is poorly sewn such that the humps, there's no definition to the humps along his back. His eyes are larger. His swing tag does look authentic, but his tush tag is rather pale looking.
Tush tag? I don't even know the context of this video. Here we have Inch. He has
Here
several
we have Inch. He has several problems. His
Is he like a counterfeit or something?
yarn antenna on the
Oh, he's
counterfeit
counterfeit,
are about
yeah.
half the thickness so that they droop down across his face. His body is poorly sewn such that the humps, there's no definition to the humps along his back. His eyes are larger. His swing tag does look authentic, but his tush tag is rather pale looking.
He's beautiful. Eyes too big, pearly, so poorly defined up. Look at him go! Hold on, let me just... We had to briefly check into an Airbnb last week because something in our apartment needed repair. Thought I'd show you what Nochi does for at least 5 minutes every time we go to a new place, lol, like a fluffy lightning bolt. I love his fucking spins. I want a tiny dog so bad. I'm constantly at war with myself because, like, I want a tiny dog, but I want a big dog. So the only answer is I should get one of each.
I don't usually eat strawberries, but, like, let me tell you, these look good. Look how good these look. I mean, you're trying to... I don't usually eat strawberries, but, like, let me tell you, these look good. Look how good these look. I mean, you're trying to...
Was that like a gulp or like a fart? I don't know.
We're gonna be talking about the... We'll be talking about the... Do you think that's funny, butthead? Do you find it amusing that we'll be talking about the... Yes, we're also gonna be talking about... The... And we will definitely be spending a lot of time talking about... We're gonna be talking about the... We'll be talking about the... Do you think that's funny, butthead? Do you find it amusing that we'll be talking about the... Yes, we're also gonna be talking about... The... And we will definitely be spending a lot of time talking about... We're gonna be...
I don't know why I find this so funny, but I love how like the red brick obtain sound just sounds like a fucking vine boom. It's just like... The mini kids? Oh my god, I love Lego games. Wait,
We're
is
gonna be
a
talking...
badge... What? Wait, who made this fucking slime video and why do they have like actual like little spermies? What the fuck?
Can you recognize these games by hearing their different
Okay. I got this one. GameCube, I got this one.
soundtracks? Give it a shot and put your score below.
I don't got this one. Wind Waker. That's Wind Waker. Never played it, but I know it. Is Mario again? Pikmin? Paper Mario. Never played it. Pikmin. Or Mario again. Ah, I got it. I hated this game. Listen, just really quick to just slander all Nintendo enjoyers. I fucking hated Pikmin for the GameCube. Why the fuck do I just want to... At one point, you just can't even fucking play the game. At one point, you just lose. You just fucking lose. All your Pikmin die, you're just fucking dead. That's the game. You just fucking die. You just have to wait 20 days to fucking... die. I hate it. It's probably better now, but that game was fucking rough. Skill issue? Yeah, I was like 9. Of course there's a fucking skill issue. It's a child game. Mario. Oh, how did I fucking forget the opening to this game? Some kid stole it from me and never gave it back. Metroid Prime. XD.
Can you recognize these games by hearing their different sounds?
Do I have another one of these?
I cannot let you escape, Squidward. I am adding another demon core to your confinement until you calm down.
I keep getting SpongeBob. I keep getting Demon Core SpongeBob. I don't know what the fuck is happening, but this is like a whole lore now. Anyway. Dude, have you guys been watching Kraken? This is so cool. He has like a fucking, whatever the fuck this guy, Professor Oak AI.
With a Charizard, you could call it
so quiet
or Cherokee, and its signature move could be a fiery whirlwind called Burning Mist.
Ooh.
Of course, that's just my suggestion. Feel free to come up with your own creative fusion ideas.
Why did he jump scare me at the end? What the hell, dude?
Have you considered?
I love AI for when they just have those moments where they just start, like, everybody will try and donate something or like do like a resub, a TTS message, and sometimes randomly they'll just type a perfectly normal message and then randomly the AI will be like, "Thank you, Snuffy, for always being the light in my day. I really like what..." And then it'll just end and you're just like, okay, thank you for the message. What the fuck? Why is the dog in the dog, like, spray paint or whatever this is? Why does he have no pupils? No fucking eyes, bro. No fucking eyes. Dog, where are the dog's eyes? Is this the dog's actual eyes? Hold on, I just chugged an entire water bottle and I have to use the little VTuber's room. I'll be right back. Just admire this dog though.
Look at this beautiful shrimp
Why the
cocktail.
fuck did I pull up my controller?
Now, you might say to yourself, boy, that's a lot of shrimp. Maybe
not,
for you, yeah.
Dude, I could do a whole
But
plate
for
of
me,
that.
I can devour this, no problem at all. So, a couple things. You can actually take it, I'm saying this is mine, not yours, it's all mine. And you cut off the end.
That's like 5 shrimps. What the fuck?
Now, if you think this piece is way too big, cut it in half. Put your knife back. This is an individual serving.
You can just bite it with
I
your
can
teeth.
Go ahead and dip it. And it's ready to eat. But I want to show you all a little trick. Now you watch this.
You can put your fork in it and then just
Every
remove the
shrimp
tail.
is the end, right before the tail,
Yeah?
is born with a triangle. Under the bottom, it's flat. On the top, it's a point. If you take that and you squeeze this, it comes right off. There you go. Look at this beautiful shrimp cocktail.
What?
Now, you might say to yourself, boy, that's a lot of
Who would ever look at 6 pieces of shrimp and be like, boy, that's a lot of shrimp? I look at like at least 12 pieces of shrimp and I think to myself, I could do more than that. This is not enough. His name is What the Fuck, What the Fork.
WTF, What the Fork is Paul Dreher. One of my followers had requested that I would show them how to do dipping bread into the olive oil in a fancy restaurant. Well, we're at a fancy restaurant. So the first thing I'd probably do is to pick up the bread roll. Here. Then I would pass it to my right.
I like the like free to use like music in the background.
Then I would take the olive oil on the B&B plate, the bread and butter plate. I taught you that earlier. And then
bread and butter
balsamic. It makes it just really nice, really nice.
Is that balsamic?
There you go.
Balsamic and olive oil.
So what do?
Classic.
You pick up a knife and fork. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Hang in there. Break off a piece. And just move it around in that oil and that balsamic. It has such great flavors. Now I'm going in. WTF, What the Fork is Paul Dreher.
I'm going in.
Hello, this is Paul Dreher with WTF, What the Fork. We're in this barbecue restaurant. And what goes well with barbecue? Corn on the cob.
I don't
okay,
understand
remember I
what
told
he's
you
trying to
before,
teach
sometimes
me.
we have to improvise. So we actually don't have the corn on the cob forks to go in. But I'm going to show you how to eat it anyway. And yes, it is hot on my fingers.
Does he wear a suit to every location?
So it's okay. We'll get through it. You take a little bit of butter.
Take a little bit of butter.
And you just do one quarter of the section of it. Don't do the butter all the way around, because if you do that, when you go to eat it, it's going to drip down your chin and probably on your clothes. So
that's kind of hot.
You just do the 4, about 5 rows. Go ahead and eat it, and then you turn it and do the next 4. Enjoy it. This is
this is like a Fiverr account. I will teach you how to eat delicious rich people meal. Fuck, my fucking microphone is like bubbly again. Okay.
My beautiful customer order. One German scoop. Let us see what. It's a
Thank you for supporting us small business.
What the fuck? One Germa scoop? Germa Maya?
Thank you for supporting us small.
Dude, Germa is a real person that like pays actual government taxes, and these are videos people make of him. He's not real. Dude, that's like the longest cat meow ever. This is how Kimchi behaves when she isn't fed. Snuffy, do cat vids ever set off your too? No. Well, actually, Kimchi is respondent to cats, like kittens. I think Kimchi responds to kitten meows a lot. Any kind of cat that sounds like they're like calling another cat, Kimchi will respond to it. PCs will not respond to it at all, but Kimchi will kind of like start looking around the house. She'll jump on top of me. She'll like start looking around. She does get curious when she hears like other cat meows, but PCs will just not even fucking register it. She's a good older sister.
This is one of my favorite websites.
I feel like, you know, they're both fixed, but I feel like Kimchi, I almost feel terrible. I feel like Kimchi would be a great cat mom. If she ever had her own kids, she'd be a wonderful mother. But for now, she's just a fantastic older sister and my eldest daughter. She's beautiful, and I love her so much.
ever. The website is called lo-fi-atc.com. It's essentially a lo-fi music radio station, but what makes it special is that they overlay air traffic control from all the airports in the United States on top of the lo-fi music, and it is so relaxing. It's one of my favorite little gems that I found on the internet. Highly recommend it. It's so satisfying and so relaxing. This is one of my favorite websites ever. The website is called lo-fi-atc.com. It's essentially a
wait, hold on. Let me... Lo-fi ATC. Okay, I hope this doesn't like fucking... Lo-fi ATC. Lo-fi ATC.
It was 3031, turn left on Bravo, contact ground. Left on Bravo to ground, Scout 3031.
This reminds me of work. Do you work at like an airport? That's cool. Let me see what other airports can we do. Oh, I don't know any. It asks you like which airport like name. Oh, I can just click random airport. I got the Kiffel Tower. Hollywood, dude. It's Hollywood's airport. This is loading. Oh. LAX? I only know LAX from that rap song. LAX. Let's see. Do you guys ever like to use like what am I use Flight Radar. I love Flight Radar apps, dude. Those are my favorite. I'm so nosy. I always like to get excited. It's like a gacha pool. When I click all the airplanes and I'm like, oh my god, this one's fucking this one's the fucking government airplane. That's so dope. Why is it just in my left ear? Do you get music in both, or do you only get the radio in one ear? I think I only get the air traffic control in my left ear, but I get the music in both. Yeah, radio is left. I don't know. I kind of like it though. Yeah, so this is lo-fi-atc.com if you ever want to try it out. Oh, that one's both. It's like two at the same time. That's actually fucking great. This is really calming, actually. Have you tried 8D audio? I have never tried 8D audio, no. Do other places than the US? I don't know any other places.
Did you know that there's a creature with a completely transparent forehead? It's called barrel eye fish. And it turns out that, unsurprisingly, the fish's adaptations are exactly what it needs to survive. First, there are its eyes. And no, we are not talking about those little black circles above its tiny mouth. Those are actually nares. Their eyes are actually those green barrel-shaped things behind the nares, meaning its eyes are inside, and it is basically looking through its translucent head. And since they have tube-shaped eyes, they have a fairly narrow range of vision. But that's okay, because most of the time, it only needs to look in one direction, up. And that's because the barrel-eye fish lives just below its prey. The green shield in their eyes filters the light from the surface of the sea, making it easier to spot the glow of the jellies swimming around. And as they detect their prey, they swim upward to grab them.
A creature from
Did you know
Subnautica.
that there's a creature with a completely transparent forehead? It's called...
That's fucking weird. What the fuck? Looks like marbles. Does it have pupils? How do I know where it's looking? Looks like two little eggs. That's fucking weird. I don't like it. Can we get a VTuber theme song on this?
But if you let us go, I can make it worth your while.
It's gonna take a lot more than 5. What is this?
That, sir, is $5 goober dollars. Legal tender at any participating goofy goober. But if you let us go, I can make it worth your while.
It's gonna take a lot more than 5. What is this?
That, sir, is $5 goober dollars. Legal tender.
All I know is that Overwatch 2 was like, bro, we're gonna have amazing fucking PvE in this game. This game is gonna be fucking revolutionary. And then immediately once it released, it's like, actually, no, this is literally just a copy paste from the first game. All of that was a fucking lie.
Tender at any participating goofy goober. But if you let us go, I can
How do I send this to Nien?
A test? Okay, good luck.
I'm gonna get question 11.
Okay, yeah, so for question 11, I did make a mistake. So you can just put B. Also, I forgot to put the last 3 questions on the test, so I'm just gonna write them on the board.
I think the test is in Spanish.
Okay, I did forget to translate the test over to English. So if you could just go over here and grab a translation book and just take care of that. Okay, so I did forget to exclusively book this classroom for us, and there will be a CrossFit class happening during the
She will die on the Overwatch hill.
Showing up at any time. So just stay focused on the test. I know there's gonna be some noise, but we need to stay focused.
On number 32, you didn't teach
The
us
CrossFit
this.
being just one guy.
To get my teaching license, so it's not going to make any sense at all because I'm actually not a teacher. So just skip past that one. Long story short is you don't want to do drugs after college, folks. Have a test? Okay, good luck.
I'm gonna get question
11. Is anybody else really tired suddenly? Maybe that's actually a good idea. Nah, I kind of want to just lay down for a minute. Just give me like a second. This was actually a really good breathing exercise, and I feel like much more calmer after I did that now.
River will never find me here. Why'd you go and run away? Told you there was a storm coming.
Dude, this is okay. This is what I've been telling everybody about. I keep seeing TikToks of this fucking, I don't know what it is, but ever since I watched this, my TikTok keeps considering me to be a horse girl, but I'm not. This is like some horse girl movie from like 2000 and something, and now this is like the video where the horse gets like anorexia.
There's no storm. You don't know everything. Never said I knew everything. I'm sorry if it seemed that way. Guess I need to work on understanding young horses. You're just so different from what I expected. A champion, you mean? Something like that. That was a long time ago, Chili. Horses change. Sounds like you youngins could work on understanding old horses, too. Come on, let's get back before that storm hits. What? Storm? That storm. Oh, yeah, that storm. Follow me.
Why do they all have like
River will
emo
never find me here.
hair?
Why'd you go and run away? Told you there was.
This is a weird ass show. I want to watch it.
If so, could he play What a Girl Wants?
My pleasure.
Does Squidward take requests? If so, could he play What a Girl Wants?
My pleasure.
Try not to take prescription medications that were not prescribed to you. Take really good care of yourself. You can do it. Try not to take prescription medications that were not prescribed to you. Try not to take prescription medications that were not prescribed to you.
Yeah, don't tell me what to do. Fish of the week! This week's fish of the week is the Pacific spiny dogfish! Holy moly! A Pacific spiny dogfish. Biden blast. It's over. Parry. Dude, Biden could definitely parry. I'm not good enough at video games to ever make a parry, but Biden would be able to fucking parry like crazy.
Say g'day to friendly faces.
G'day, mate.
Warm welcomes.
We come from the land
and laid-back locals in Australia. So, what are you waiting for? Come and say g'day. Say g'day to friendly faces.
G'day, mate.
Warm welcomes.
We come from the land
and laid-back locals in Australia. So, what are you waiting for?
Okay, so I just want to let everybody know that this was a legit ad. Like, this wasn't a TikTok that I got on my For You page. This was literally, what do they say? They say it's sponsored content. This was literally sponsored content. This was something I had to, this was an ad. An ad. This was an ad that I got.
G'day, mate.
Warm welcomes.
It's an ad. This was an ad.
Say g'day to friendly faces.
G'day, mate.
Is Australia okay? Do they need my money? Like, let me know if in the comments below if I should go visit Australia. I feel like they're trying to, like, I just watched this, like, Netflix show. I watched this Netflix show. Have you guys seen that? I forget the name of it, but it's the lady that played Professor Sprout in Harry Potter. And she lived in Australia. She moved to Australia, and now she has this Netflix show where she, like, travels Australia as a gray nomad, quote unquote. And now I'm like, is Australia okay? I feel like I've never gotten more, like, Australia ads in my life. But they've reduced themselves to making, like, Australian I don't remember what we were talking about. Anne Hathaway, though.
Absolutely love bricks. Let's talk about why. The first reason is because bricks are really good to file-bound pigeons' nails. Without bricks, pigeons' nails get overgrown, and bricks help keep them nice and short. Secondly, varying textures can help prevent foot disease in birds like bumblefoot. And finally, pigeons used to be cliff-dwelling creatures.
Cute?
So bricks mimic the surface that would be in their natural environment, and they just tend to be really drawn towards the texture. Pigeons absolutely love
That's adorable.
bricks. Let's talk about why. The first reason is because
I love
bricks are
pigeons.
really good
I
to
love
file
pigeons
down
and
pigeons'
doves.
nails.
They're so sweet.
Without bricks, pigeons' nails get overgrown, and bricks help keep them nice and short. Secondly, varying textures can help prevent.
Yo, Gibbon
Can't believe
Aurelius?
it's been a full year already, Snuff Art.
Dude, Gib with 37 months. Holy shit, 37 months, Gib. Thank you so much for the insane amount of support, dude. I think you've been subscribed for every month I've ever been live. Thank you so much. And Aurelius for the 1 year. Thank you so much for the 1 year, man. Thank you.
I went to the Hamilton Cat Show to find the most drawable cat. Being adorable must be a crime, because gosh dang, were there a lot of these fluffy babies behind bars. Which is understandable, because it would be insane to have that many cats roaming free. It turns out there's a lot of cats at the cat show. I saw fluffy cats, tiny cats, some cats were smooching, some of them were lost. A bunch of them were sleepy from a long day of being cats, but luckily we showed up just in time for the best of the best kitty contest. Surely this would be where I found my muse. My muse. There was a lady touching the cats like a toddler would if it was the first time that they had seen a cat. A lot of people were doing it. Apparently this is the best way to get a look at their face, which is their most important feature. To be honest, I'm pretty sure a lot of these weren't even cats. This one's got a big eye like Sonic. This one I don't think was even breathing, but most of them at least seemed like they just didn't even know what they were there for. To make my job easier, I went over to the kitty registry to see if I could find some drawable kitties there. I found some excellent cats in the book. They even had some big black and white kitties.
What?
But I still hadn't found the right.
That is a giant panda. That does not. What? Was that cat drooling?
They even had some big.
What am I looking at? What the fuck is this? Why is it like leaking water from its face? What the fuck is happening? It's a white. Oh! I thought it was like melting. I didn't realize it's so white.
Black and white kitties, but I still hadn't found the right one for me. Looking around, I found some other big cats in a really smelly back room. They weren't as fluffy, and their claws were really big. Their meow sounded weird.
Is that a cat?
And there were kids rubbing them with sticks. My friend thought they were really funny for some reason. It turns out these were actually cows.
Oh.
I should have known because I have a poster of all the cows in my room and a cow keychain. And also my family were farmers.
Aww,
they weren't demons. This is a drawing. We found the cat show again, and now it was time for the kitty costume contest. The theme, Herlock Holmes. There were some decent contenders, but none compared to this fine specimen. The mustache, the tall hat, his furrowed brow. This was the one. It was time to leave the cat show to finally draw the perfect cat. On our way out, we saw some great custom license plates, but I couldn't let myself get distracted by them. I had a mission to accomplish.
Dog,
I tried out a bunch of different ways of drawing him, but nothing seemed to come out right. Had I made a mistake? Had I gotten kitty tunnel vision and missed the point? Sure, I'd found the cat that speaks to me, but I realized every cat I saw was inspirational in its own way. Looking back, I learned a lot at the cat show. Cats come in all shapes and sizes and have their own features that make them unique, but every cat is perfect.
I want to go hug my cats.
Thanks for watching.
Roland the Farter was the court jester to King Henry II, and his one job was doing exactly what you might imagine. At court every Christmas during the court's pageant, he was told to do a dance that ended with a jump, a whistle, and a fart, all at the same time. That might sound like a lowly job, but for this service he was treated like a boss and was rewarded a large manor in Hemmingstone and over 30 acres of land. Roland the Farter was the court
jester. This is literally like what it feels like to be a streamer. You might think it's a lowly job for me to jump in the air and fart at the same time, but I could probably afford 30 acres of land. I'm not entirely sure. It depends on the state, really, but... Bro was named Roland the Farter.
To King Henry II, and his one job was doing exactly what you might imagine. At court every Christmas during the court's pageant, he was told to do a dance that ended with a jump, a whistle, and a fart.
So he had to land a jump and a whistle and fart at the same time. I can't even whistle. And he has to fart and jump at the same time. This keyboard keyboard just sounds like you're placing blocks really fast in Minecraft. I kind of want it though.
This boy does not need a suit.
Disclaimer, okay, disclaimer. I've gotten this guy's videos like a dozen times and only today, I don't know why, like literally like yesterday have I started seeing these videos and there's something else, okay? There's something else.
This boy cannot afford a suit, but like all the Chinese boys before him, he wants to show off his God-given 2 planets. So he's purchased a pair of pants. What a waste of my time. How old are you?
21.
Plenty of consent. You want to show them your ass? Please. Turn around and bend over. Bend, 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 bend. Can you see 2 gigantic planets on a Chinese boy? And I just slapped it. Are you happy?
I am also Filipino.
He had to be like, actually, I'm a Filipino. This fucking guy.
I am going to eat this little Chinese boy. I cannot get it up for this guy. I have a very sleazy and oily Mexican because he impregnated his wife. Sexy Asian girls are just lining up to have me dripping wet for this tight, white Italian. And this kid needs to get laid. Gorgeous Russian girls are just lining up for me. I am going to eat this little Chinese boy. I don't
know what the fuck. What is this his account, his official account? I need to look at this.
I am with the future Indonesian president. Young Indian boys. 146K, 640. Little white men from the United States scurry to me. This boy does not need a suit. This TikTok Taylor. TikTok. This pasty white guy just... I reply to the comments. He's old. He's fat. He's sexy Malaysian girls and horny Filipino. Sexy Asian girls. Very horny but sexy Filipino here. And young Chinese boys are just... The Romanians are coming. And I have geriatric Caucasian ass. So let's try to play...
I can't, I'm gonna start filming. I'm gonna start filming from the mouth.
The handsomest men in Hong Kong descend. Chinese boy found me on Google and he came to my Italian. Ladies, say no to the dress. Karen here is going to band camp, so she had me build her. It's after the day after.
This is TikTok's
superstar son has been skinny white guy here from Good Morning. So I'm wearing the young
what?
Good skinny white guy here from Good Morning. So I'm skinny white guy. Good morning. Young tiny Chinese boy. Look. What? It's about, you know, how do we... After a number of dates with Andrew, I'm finally comfortable with him, so I will undress him now. He's got 2 buttons on his jacket with a narrow fish mouth lapel. You can see my ... hand needle and thread pick stitching. When Nicole flew all the way from New York just to see me so I could create some amazing suits. All of you out there finally gonna come to Hong Kong. After the wedding suit comes the date suit. I call it a pulling suit because you bad wolf. You know who's a big bad wolf? He huffs and
yeah, this guy's fucking... He's something else.
Boy, does... I am going to eat this little Chinese boy. I'm going to fondle this young Rwandan boy. Firstly, how old are you?
20.
He's 20. You heard to say it again?
20.
Plenty of consent here. 2 buttons, brown Marzoni buttons. Fish mouth lapel with my ... hand needle and thread pick stitching. Barchetta breast pocket with a curve and kick, the peak of the pocket square. Floating ticket pockets, slightly undersized flap pockets, pick stitch pockets. Look at my fully lined pocket flaps. Gorgeous little baby ticket pocket for the baby boy. Functional cuff hose. Here it is. He is just gift wrapped in my 4D fit, and thank God he is of age, 20 years old. No cops coming for me. Let's round it up. Check it out. Gorgeous, glorious lining, but it doesn't get better than this. He has a horse's ass. Jesus, look at this. Horse's ass. Rwandan, how you feeling?
Never better. Never.
Going to fuck.
I assume by the vacant expression on your face that you work here.
No, I'm actually attempting to get a criminal charge for trespassing by standing behind the employee counter. Insert sarcasm.
Your pathetic attempts at comedy will not mask the depressing reality that you actually work for a museum and not a real game store. I just witnessed an Xbox 360 for sale. Are you not embarrassed that you're selling products that were manufactured prior to the US capture of Saddam Hussein?
Congrats on revealing your own ignorance. Iraqi dictator Saddam Hussein was captured in December 2003. The Xbox 360 was released in November 2005. But please enlighten me with more of your facts.
That must be another one of your jokes, since the prototypes for the Xbox 360 were being developed in 2003 prior to the 2005 release date. Try again.
Why don't you try for the first time in your life actually forming a coherent sentence? That way you won't sound like such a lobotomized plebeian.
I assume by the
that's like the definition of like a unstoppable force meets an immovable target or something.